He was just sipping tea in his backyard when a white neighbor stormed up, accused him of trespassing, and called 911. But when the cops showed up, what they discovered flipped the entire neighborhood on its head. And by the time the video went viral, even the police had to apologize. This wasn't just bias, it was exposure. DeAndre Wilkins had just returned home after a long work trip. Exhausted, but content, he grabbed a glass of tea and his speaker, stepped into his backyard, and let the sound of jazz fill the air. It was his sanctuary, a small patch of peace in Bakersfield. His dog Milo barked with joy, circling him like always. This was his reward, his moment. But that calm didn't last. As he sat in his lawn chair, a white woman he'd never seen before walked up to his fence. She didn't greet him. She didn't smile. She just pointed and said, "You don't belong here." DeAndre blinked. "Ma'am, I live here." But she wasn't listening. She was already pulling out her phone, and within minutes, the sound of sirens shattered the afternoon. Two police officers stormed in. "Hands where we can see them," they barked. DeAndre stood still, calm, controlled. "This is my home. I can show ID." But the woman who made the call wasn't backing down. "He doesn't look like he belongs. I know the lady who used to live here." Her voice didn't tremble. It was full of confidence. The kind that comes from knowing the system works for you. DeAndre handed over his license, showed unopened mail, played doorbell footage from his phone, proving not only that he lived there, but that she had trespassed. The officers apologized and warned her, but she didn't flinch. "I'll speak to the HOA," she muttered. DeAndre didn't raise his voice. He didn't argue. He just stood there, quietly watching someone walk away without consequences. Again. But this time, he uploaded the footage, and within hours, his world changed. The video went viral. Support poured in. Neighbors who once waved from a distance began speaking. Others stayed silent. He didn't want fame. He wanted peace. But peace doesn't come when truth stays buried. So he spoke up, in classrooms, at community forums, in front of cameras. He didn't press charges. He didn't sue. But he made sure the story didn't die in the comments section. He turned his backyard into a meeting ground. He turned silence into conversation. Because that day wasn't just about a false accusation. It was about who gets to feel safe in their own skin, on their own property. DeAndre chose to answer with clarity, not rage, with presence, not retreat. And that decision turned one backyard into a battleground for something much bigger.